Alright, so here we are walking into the Cobb Theater, into the main lobby, which you'll get to see. So, this is the main lobby, and we are working on getting some signage, actually right in front there, for Easter is what we're trying to do, to get some directional signage. We have some signs, but they're not super clear necessarily, or some of them are even outdated. So, here we are. This is our little cafe area. And then by the IMAX sign right here, this is a kind of an outdated sign to what we're doing, so we want to put one up kind of right here that can be seen for kids and youth, giving some directional signage. And this is the kids wing and youth wing, the kids and youth wing of the hallway. There's tile, and then way back there is the green carpet that I was talking about. So this first step is, this is the youth theater. Theater 8 is the youth, and they have a table that sets up side for checkout, or check-in. They have an iPad on the table, then they have their sign for them. So then we come down here, there's a theater right there, and then we have our theater, Theater 7, with our one sign that tells who we are, and then they usually change the marquee to say what our theater is, and it says VKDS for Victory Kids. And this is our kids check-in area. We'll go in the theater in a second, but this is kind of where we want to have, actually our check-in station is kind of where that blue bench is, because right now we're using both of these tables for check-in. So this is what it looks like. So new guests will go there, and both of these are just plain brown tablecloths with pleats on them, and currently we have two iPads that we use for check-in to a wireless printer, but we'd like to either get maybe these iPads onto a movable kiosk, or possibly even get a big monitor with a computer underneath, so then we can move it from there to somewhere right in here, possibly like a 3-sided or at least a 2-sided, to be able to check more people in at one time, and maybe even and then do like a cooler table. We have a computer for helping with new guests. So then we have these two party rooms for the kids. That's first entrance, there, go over there, our two party rooms. So let's walk in this one. This is what it looked like beforehand, just these plain walls, and they have parties in here. They just have tables and chairs. So this is the space that we're looking at. So we set up some movable rocking chairs, a TV, and then we have a foam mat with all the toys on it. So we don't know if there's anything we can do in here to give it like a cool backdrop or something, because there is a window, as you saw earlier, to where the parents can see in with their kids. So if they're looking in, all they're seeing are these orangish walls with this tile. So we don't know what can be done in here. That would be an easy way to brighten that up for the kids. And now we're going to step into the other party room, which has been redone actually recently. They're still kind of in the process of it, but they've kind of made it more fun for people who have parties in here. So here is this area. They've done some 3D stuff on the walls. All the candy kind of like sticks out of the wall. Similar kind of foam mat for all our toys. We have orange, yellow, green walls. This tile. The base boards aren't up yet, and they're still kind of working on this side. Haven't completely filled everything yet. But this is kind of their thought of what they wanted to do to like remodel it. And so we were kind of hoping maybe even to cover up some of this, I don't know, again with like a curtain that's printed on or what, to kind of tie in the theme in this room. So that's another one of our party rooms for the 2s and 3s. That one's for the 1s and 2s. And here we have Theater 6 for our 4 and 5-year-olds. So as we walk in, this is the green I was talking about, dark green, and then they have yellow on the sides. have a giant screen in here for the movie, but they mostly use this space down here for play and all that. So we have just a foam mat with their toys on it, and we have 2 tables with chairs. And then up top is where they do their Bible story with a TV. So they come and sit up in the seats, and then on the screen they have like their Bible story. So this is the area we're working with for 4s and 5-year-olds. So this is their theater space. So, all right, and then finally we will go into Theater 7, which is our theater for elementary aged kids. We're walking back out, and then this is the other side of the hallway for when they walk out toward the main theater, which is on the other wing. So this is Theater 7 for the elementary kids. You walk in, more of that green, and right now we have the house lights on. You can see this is kind of our stopping station where they get a color to choose what color they want to be for the day, or if there's any information for parents, and that's also where they check out. So this is the theater space, very similar to the 4s and 5s, but just a little bit bigger. So we have our tables in the corner for coloring and Legos. We have a small basketball hoop. I have my table for stuff, trash can, cornhole, and that's kind of the space that we use. There's our setup stuff. But so we use our big screen for our services. And then kind of just basically down here we have like a black curtain, little half curtain that they use underneath, and sometimes we use it for storage, but this is kind of the space that we're working with down here for this. So I don't know if we could put anything up around that to kind of just give it some life and some color. It's just a dark green, black, and yellow. So this is our space for this that the kids see, and they sit right in those seats. And then this is what it looks like as they leave and they walk out down this dark green hallway again. And finally, this is just a little peek at our storage space that we have. So usually middle school puts their stuff all right back there, and then we have our signage to help us put stuff, but basically we have like long narrow space that we kind of fill up really well every single week. So that's our storage space. That's kind of everything here at Victory Church at Lakeside Village.